Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to GarageCast with Chad, Maheen, Molly, and Bill. Hey guys, Chad here. Welcome to GarageCast.
Hi, this is Maheen.
Bill.
Molly.
And this is our first podcast. Pretty excited to do this. We're new to it, so, bear with us.
So our first topic of the day is
Sucks dick. This sucks.
I didn't notice how cringy it would be.
It's so cringy. We should
let's keep it going.
Yeah, let's just keep it going. Let's get way more informal because, honestly, it's really freaking me out to be
Hey
this
guys,
formal.
Chad here. Okay, fuck it. Let's just go with it.
Let's just.
You want? Where should we
Let's
start?
talk about fucking food.
That's a great way to
Are
start.
we not going to start this?
No, we're just gonna go with it.
This is our podcast.
Let's do it. So food. What do you guys want to start off with?
Oh, so we're starting off with food?
Your fucking favorite burger.
Okay, favorite burger, but we have to divide this between our restaurant burger and our fast food burger. Because
I like to go by gourmet or fast food or all American.
There's a divide. There's a divide at the table. But anyways, let's just talk about a favorite burger. Who wants to start it off?
I'll start it off.
Go ahead.
Favorite fast food burger is a place called Tip Top Hamburgers. They specialize in Philly cheesesteaks. They're one of my favorite places. They have amazing double cheeseburger with fucking bacon. It's so amazing.
Talk about where it's located.
I'm not going to talk about where it's located.
But that's important.
Brantford and Woodmid and Arleta. That's basically where it's
Arleta,
located.
in the valley.
In the valley, yeah. So it's amazing. You can't get better quality fast food, in my opinion. Close second is In-N-Out. And then Gourmet Burger, my favorite gourmet burger, is a tie between the Hangover at Doghaus, which is on to Tampa, I think. Topanga, whatever. It's over there. It's near the
Still in the valley.
It's in the valley.
Still in the valley.
in the valley, yeah. And then Bachi Burger in Santa Monica.
Well, you know what?
And it's the
Bachi Burger.
Miyagi-san.
The Miyagi-san at Bachi Burger is by far my favorite burger. It trumps any other burger there is out there. And the Miyagi-san, let me explain it to you guys. It's got an egg. It's got applewood smoked bacon. It's got caramelized Wagyu beef.
Woo!
It's got a chipotle aioli. And it's got this seasoning. I don't remember what it's called. Furikake, I think. I think that's what it's called. But it's got sesame in
Your
it.
favorite, huh?
Oh my god, dude.
Furikake, huh? Furikake.
So good. The Miyagi-san's so good. So then for fast
likes
food,
furikake in his mouth.
Furikake is the best thing in the world.
Isn't it good with the fries?
It's okay, and then we're gonna get to the fries.
Oh,
we're gonna
fucking
get to the
fries.
We'll get to the fries. That's next. But we're just talking about burgers right now.
Yep.
Favorite fast food burger? In-N-Out, hands down.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, we're
In-N-Out for
LA bound.
I don't think anything
Okay, what's your
tops
favorite
that.
gourmet, Molly?
Molly, what's your favorite fast
I
food
want
burger?
to say something, but I'm afraid you guys are going to attack me.
No, just say
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay. I like stouts.
Stouts?
Is that your favorite gourmet burger?
Yes.
It's
Gourmet?
I like stouts.
Oh my
It
God.
doesn't deserve to be
It's
called
classic.
gourmet.
No.
Have you
Classic?
been to Bachi?
Yes.
And you think Stouts
It's
is
a
better?
little much. Let me explain why. I like Bachi. It's amazing. It's incredible. But let me tell you why Stouts is better. It's softer, which I like soft burgers, and it's like.
Wait, why is it so? Why do you like soft
It's
burgers?
more
Is it because of
classic-
your teeth issue?
No.
You want to explain that to them?
No, I don't want to explain that.
I think I know the reason why Molly is against Bachi Burger. It's because she associates it with cracking her phone. Do you want to tell that story?
It could be that. That was the first time I've ever cracked my phone, and I felt like I was 21, and it really hurt my phone.
Why'd you crack your phone?
Because I dropped it in a parking lot.
And how did that happen? How did it slip out?
My hands were slippery after Bachi Burger.
After a great burger, her hands were slippery.
The burger was so good that she couldn't hold her phone after the burger. That's what it is.
Or it was so. All that furry cock fucking sauce made her hands greasy and made her phone slip. Who knows?
Bachi is. It's a
Bachi's
little much.
top notch. Bachi is.
If you're understated like me, then you're gonna go to Stouts.
You know what it is? I think what it is that Molly is a contrarian, and she just wants to go against the grain.
That's absolutely you and not me.
Okay, whatever, Molly.
Okay, so those are your two choices?
Yeah.
But stout
Okay,
though.
let's
I like Stouts.
move on. Let's move on to Bill.
Bill.
Okay, so I'd probably say my favorite gourmet burger would be at Chili's.
No.
No, but my favorite gourmet burger would probably be at Doghaus. It's the same burger that Maheen spoke about. It's called the Hangover Burger. It
haven't
has
tried
chili
that.
on it.
Delicious.
I think it's like
An egg.
Just
an
an egg.
egg,
Oh, I don't like chili.
caramelized onions. I don't know what else, but it tastes like
Bacon and meat.
To tell you the
bacon and
truth,
meat. Yeah, it tastes like I don't know. It tastes
If I was having a hangover, I wouldn't want to have the hangover burger.
I would definitely would.
do you know what? Like
Fat Sal's.
If I had.
Oh my god! Fat
Oh, dude, but Fat Sal's isn't a burger. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's
We're talking
let's add a segment. Best drunk food.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, fine.
So as I was saying, I mean, I could have that burger anytime. If I was terminally ill, I'd have that burger.
Yes.
Oh, if you were on death row, would that be your final meal?
Ooh.
No, it wouldn't.
What would be your final meal on
Imagine
death
it'll
row?
be pizza for sure.
What would be your final
I
meal?
didn't say my fast food
Okay,
restaurant.
go fast food.
Go ahead, and then we'll say death row meals.
All right.
That's really important.
Yeah.
My favorite fast food restaurant would probably be Tip Top, like me.
Definitely, yeah.
Tip Top
Tip Top's
has the
great.
most authentic all-American burger. If you've ever had their chili cheese fries, it's fire. It's buck as hell.
I can't even say anything bad about Tip Top.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
In
Tip
and
Top.
Out, but Tip Top's great.
Let's talk about fries.
In-N-Out, though.
My favorite fries.
Before
fast
that,
food.
before fries, we'll get to fries right now, but I want to
We
talk
have
about
to-
death row meals.
That's such a
This
good
is
topic.
super important. Okay.
All right, death row meals.
So my favorite death row meal. What the fuck? The meal that I'd pick as my last meal ever, and this sounds very depressing, but it's close to me.
I know what it is.
Sad as that
Yes,
sounds. You're
I
gonna
already know what it is,
you're
too.
gonna be very offensive, so I'll just say it.
It's gonna be pizza.
It's gonna be Little
Of course, it's gonna be pizza. It's gonna be Little Caesars
I
pizza.
fucking knew it.
What?
I
It's
fucking
listen,
knew it.
Little Caesars pizza. Oh
Listen,
my god.
that's not it. Not just that's not
Why
just the
would you want to
pizza.
eat food stamp
I'm
pizza?
gonna have Little Caesars hot and ready, $5 pizza with a $2 bag of hot fries.
No! Oh
And
no!
a big,
This is so
and a big,
So
and a
disgusting.
big smart water. I want to die happy.
A big spot.
You got what?
Water's
So much
good.
slime
Let's
in
hear
your
your
belly.
fucking goddamn
Oh
meals.
my god.
Smart water's a good choice though.
Smart water's the best water out there.
Smart water is
Fiji's
the
better.
only thing better than smart water.
It's Fiji.
7-Eleven brand water.
It's delicious.
Okay, so God, honestly, can we come back to me because I haven't even made up my mind.
I haven't made up my mind either. So let's move on to
Molly?
So Chad
Definitely.
and Bill haven't made up their mind.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna get.
Tell us, Molly.
That one gelato that we got. What was it? What was the flavor?
Oh, that sounds good.
Caramel sea salt?
Caramel sea salt gelato by Tillamook.
Oh,
It was
Tillamook
incredible.
is the best ice cream.
Wait,
maker.
no, we didn't
But
have
it was
that.
gelato. It wasn't ice cream.
Oh, no.
No, the one that we had and we started crying when we don't do
That was
it.
toffee caramel.
Toffee nut.
They had toffee bits
Oh my God, it was
and
good.
caramel.
It
They
was-
had half caramel, half ice cream, half
sounds
gelato.
great. That
It
sounds
was
so good.
disgusting. It was so amazing.
It was. We didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
We did not deserve it. That's
I'll
how
have
fucking
that,
good it
and I'll
was.
have cheddar and sour cream ruffles.
That's not
Yeah.
a meal.
That's what I would
There's
have.
no
That's
food
it.
there.
That's literally like the thing that I would
Do you
have
dip
before
the
I
ruffles
die.
in the ice cream?
Definitely.
Okay.
That sounds delicious. Wow.
Sounds great. I would absolutely do
That's
that.
a good last meal.
Bill, do you know? Or should I go?
I actually do know.
Go ahead, Bill.
And I'm 100% sure about this. I would not regret it at all.
Really? Say it.
Brent's Deli, man.
Wow,
Okay.
that's a good choice.
Brent's Deli.
It's not
What
gonna
from
make
Brent's
you
Deli?
full. You're gonna throw up
Oh,
when
it
you
will
die.
definitely make you full.
No,
You're gonna throw up when you die, though.
No.
Whatever. They can clean it up. That's not my problem.
Don't,
Yeah.
like, how do you
You're dead already.
Why would you want to go out like that?
So they could clean
you're on
up.
death row.
I don't know.
What is it? It's called the Reuben. What is it?
Oh, the Black Forest pastrami Reuben.
Oh wow. You
With
did full name,
Russian
good job.
dressing, pickles on the side.
No
God.
sauerkraut.
No sauerkraut. No sauerkraut. I don't like sauerkraut.
Switch the
Extra
bread.
coleslaw.
Oh my
Bread-
god!
the bread's the
Switch
worst.
the bread for me, please.
Yeah.
So you don't want it on rye.
No. Rye is
Sourdough.
too
Because
hard.
pastrami's
Sourdough.
are good on
Hard and it
rye.
has that
Sourdough
filling in it.
or Italian roll.
Oh, the Italian roll's a good choice.
Sourdough.
Sourdough's bad.
Sourdough.
And I want to make sure I have coleslaw on the side.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
And I want to have steak fries on the side.
I
Definitely.
changed my mind.
With a side of honey mustard. There has to be honey mustard on the side.
That's a
God.
very good last meal.
Honestly, I might have
I'm
to change that
happy.
to my last meal.
I'm a happy guy.
No.
How about I can't? No, I
I'll be
can't.
happy to die like that.
That's a great last meal.
Honestly,
That's the best last meal.
I'll make the leap and say that I want to die to eat that right now. I'd die to eat that.
After this podcast, let's go to Brent's Deli.
Okay, I'm
Is it
down.
open?
Huh?
Is it open?
I don't think so. I still want to go.
Thank God.
We'll go tomorrow. We'll go
We'll
tomorrow.
go and break the window.
Brent's Deli is so
Eat their
good.
pastrami.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess
Oh my god, Maggie.
it would have to be Bay Cities.
Wow.
Bay Cities is
Yes,
probably
yes.
the best Italian deli sandwich that you can get in.
Cali.
I'm just gonna say Southern California because I don't really know.
Just say Cali, dude.
Just Cali, fine.
Yeah, be
in
What
confident.
do you think San Francisco's gonna have better
Yeah.
subs than we do?
Be confident with your
They're
choice,
not.
bro. Be confident.
Cali. Bay Cities is beyond any sandwich I've ever had. It's great. Anybody out there who eats Subway knowing that Bay Cities is around is just stupid.
Yes.
Period. And what I would get from there is probably a chicken with prosciutto, pesto, olive oil, and provolone.
Prosciutto.
Yeah, that's my last meal.
That's a great last
I
meal.
love Bay Cities.
I want to eat Bay
Bay
Cities
Cities is
right
great.
now.
I like to get mine with spicy works.
Oh, that's good.
Spicy works are amazing.
For the godmother.
Pickled. They have pickled.
They're pickled carrots.
Oh, wow. Yes. the
Second to
pickled-
none.
Wow. Bay Cities. Bay Cities.
Okay, what else are we going to talk about?
French fries. Best French fries.
Best French fries. We didn't get to that yet.
Okay.
I think I'd like to start this section.
So there's fast food and then there's
I'm
gourmet.
basic.
Are we doing fast food gourmet? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Bill, why don't you...
we have a guest voice by Marla the dog. Remember to follow her on Instagram. I think she's under, what's her Instagram name?
Marla Multi-Poo.
At Marla Multipoo. Go ahead and follow her. She's a doll.
Yeah. And also follow Daisy the Pug. They also
There's another dog that we'd like to give a shout out to. Daisy the Pug. Follow her. She's a great dog.
We love dogs.
Dogs are awesome. We'll get to them later.
Yeah.
What are we talking about right
We're
now?
talking about fries, and I think
Okay.
we're going to divide them like restaurant fries and fast food fries.
Okay, fast food fries.
Only In-N-Out. Only. I won't even
It's not your turn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have.
Molly says In-N-Out.
I don't agree with you.
I don't agree with that.
I
Honestly,
know you guys are like weird.
Wait, like animal style fries?
Regular or animal style, but if it's regular, it has to be light.
honestly,
Okay.
Animal
like-
style
Yes.
fries
Good
are
call.
probably the best.
yeah, animal style fries
Oh,
are
that's
gone,
so
but
good.
I'd rather have chili cheese fries
Don't
from
like chili.
Tip Top over
Wow.
animal style fries, and I love their chili
But
cheese
Tip Top
fries.
has fat fries.
Yeah, they're
They're
thick.
fatter.
I don't like
They're
fat
not
fries.
steak
I
At
like
the end of
them.
the day, I don't want the person cutting my fries to be lazy and leave skin on the outside of the fries.
I love that.
Potato skin?
Potato
It
skin has
tastes-
excellent flavor though.
It tastes like dirt. It tastes nasty.
No.
That's a good argument though, because sometimes it does taste like dirt.
It tastes like weird and dirty.
You don't
Well,
like clean
that's where it
it
comes
well
from anyway. So what do you pick for?
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna
Tip Top?
go with Tip Top chili cheese fries, easy onions on top.
Okay.
And then gourmet.
Gourmet is gonna definitely be Bachi Burger's oxtail fries.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good gourmet
wow.
choice.
Yeah, good call.
Okay.
Maheen?
Main, I pick. It's a really close tie between McDonald's fries if we're talking about plain fries, and that's for fast food as well as fast food if it's like a chili or animal style like cheese fries or anything like that. I'd have to go over. I'd have to pick In-N-Out over the Tommy's, but In-N-Out animal style fries are amazing, and that's my fast food. And then gourmet. I mean, I hate to bandwagon on the oxtail fries, but I don't think of anything that's better.
The
I can't think of
beans are
anything.
so amazing.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Okay, then.
Cracked egg on top.
I'm gonna go with McDonald's, hands down, best fries in fast food. They're just
Ew.
They're
come on.
delicious.
McDonald's are just
Double
just-
fried.
They're just great.
They're too salty.
They're too
they make
con-
my
they're
teeth.
You can
so
ask for easy
consistent.
salt.
They make my teeth grind.
They
Easy
shouldn't
salt.
make your teeth grind.
Is
Easy salt.
It's
Easy
a teeth
salt.
problem.
McDonald's,
No, it's
and
not the
then
teeth problem.
it's a teeth
Jesus,
issue,
it's
guys.
not my teeth again.
Molly's teeth. It's
Your shitty Molly meth teeth.
Molly has meth teeth.
No, that's not fair.
That's
Don't call them meth teeth because like they don't see her. So
Are you invited to this podcast?
special guest
what's your Instagram name?
at Tekanina.
Oh my god.
Is that your Instagram name? Tekanina?
Yeah.
Follow at Tekanina on Instagram. Great page.
Please go down.
Okay, so
Okay, so yeah, McDonald's for fast food, and then I mean I hate to say it too, but the oxtail fries at Bachi.
I thought you were gonna say Los Fuentes.
Oh my
Los
god.
Fuentes carne asada fries are top
Carne
notch.
asada fries at that cantina in San Diego that one time. Don't swear.
Oh my god.
Or
I
not.
lost it.
is that what you choose?
Yeah, and I don't even like fries that much, but like I was.
But honestly, it's a tie between Los Fuentes and Bachi's
It has
oxtail
to be.
I've never
fries.
had
I've never had Los Fuentes.
Our broccoli.
It's good. Los Fuentes is like a solid Mexican food place.
Yes.
Come on, guys. I think we should shift this to our favorite breakfast food.
Oh, yes.
French toast.
But like from where?
Anywhere.
Anywhere's French toast.
Literally anyone's.
You
French
have no
toast is
standards
good.
for French
I have
toast?
no standards.
Okay.
I have standards for pancakes and waffles, but not for French toast.
Okay, fair enough. Bill?
Hotcakes.
Hotcakes.
Oh, good.
At IHOP?
Tip tops.
Tip Tops?
I've never had Tip Tops
Tip
hotcakes.
Is
Mine
Tip
don't.
Top. But I'd rather make it at home.
Oh, like homemade
Okay,
hotcakes.
That makes
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
Wow. Maheen?
Favorite breakfast food?
Favorite breakfast food, if you want to give a shout out to a place, go ahead.
I don't have a place in mind, but it's a tie between waffles and hash browns.
Hash browns.
Hash browns.
I like hash browns a lot.
Hash browns are good.
And waffles, I like them much more than pancakes.
Waffles. Oh, Brent's Deli's waffles.
I only like waffles if you're in Belgium.
I haven't had
Because
them.
they have
Dude,
really
they're
good
like
chocolate.
fat Belgian waffles.
I like them when it's crispier and thinner.
Yeah. Oh, thin? No, it's not thin.
I don't
Must be
know.
fat.
You like
Breakfast
cheap
food.
Eggo waffles.
Yeah, I like cheap egg waffles.
Cheap Eggo waffles with Nutella and an ice cream scoop.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
where it's
that's
at.
great.
That's where it's at.
That's
Or-
the Bill special.
If you have a waffle
I don't have
maker,
the teeth for that.
a little bit of a brownie batter, make yourself some brownie waffles,
Wow.
scoop ice cream on top of that. It's my
Have you
breakfast.
ever seen the waffle maker where they put a Krispy Kreme donut inside of it?
Nope,
Oh
but
my
I'd like
God,
to.
oh my
It comes with a
God.
waffle chip.
Oh, you know what else you can do?
Molly.
You can buy those the pre-packaged cinnamon rolls. Take these little cinnamon rolls out and put them in the waffle maker and have cinnamon roll
Wow,
waffles.
wow.
Then take the icing
Sounds bubbly.
and put the icing right on top of that.
Wow.
Top notch.
That
Top
sounds
notch.
delicious.
I feel like we've talked about food enough today, so we're gonna switch over to another topic. I feel like good buys.
Okay. So on this segment, we talk about recent purchases we've made, and we give a little review of them. Talk about why we like them. Who wants to start it off? Anybody?
I'll start it off.
Okay.
Okay, so the most recent purchase I have that's kind of substantial is, besides my pea chips that I bought from 7-Eleven today,
What's
is
that?
the pea chips. You know,
The
the
snap pea chips.
snap pea chips.
Those are good.
Those are really good.
Those are good.
Anyway, I bought a Blue Yeti, which we're using to record this podcast
Yeah.
on.
Yep.
And I think it's a great product. I mean, we always have these conversations in the garage, probably once a week or once every 2 weeks, and we're always just sitting back and talking. And we always have these conversations about food and sports, etc. But I thought it'd be cool to record it and
Share it with everybody.
and share it with everybody.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for this mic. So this mic is probably the
Excellent
best purchase I've made in the last month, at least.
Just want to throw this out there. We're not sponsored by Blue in any way.
We're not sponsored by any of these products. We're just talking about products that we
We're
bought.
literally sitting in a garage.
You can give a negative review if you bought a product and you're unhappy with it. You can talk about that as well.
Yeah.
I didn't even buy the Blue Yeti, and I'm happy for the purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I love
excellent.
it.
Making-
It
I like
showcases my great singing voice
Oh
that
wow.
no one else agrees with. But
I
it's
agree with
great.
it, Molly.
Yeah,
I like
thank
it.
you for
I like
that.
your
Thank you
voice.
for agreeing.
Honestly, like that one little demo that Maheen sent me,
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace was good until there were like a couple of choppy points.
Yeah, I know it's chubby, but
But
remember,
honestly, it was solid.
The first
It was a
try.
solid. It was a solid Amazing
It was
Grace.
the first try. It was
Yeah.
good for a first try.
She was depressed, and her depression resonated through the voice.
Oh, I
It was-
definitely heard the
I
depression.
was very
Definitely heard the depression.
It was depressing.
It was very depressing. I got depressed.
I actually had a commentary about it, so I thought it would be like a good time to play it when someone dies in a movie.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
and it's like somber.
Just sell your rights to
and it's
Martin
acapella.
Scorsese or something.
Or whoever created the Purge 2.
Oh my god.
Anyway, what's your best price, Chad?
I don't know. Let's think. I'm gonna say. So I bought this. So I bought these speakers, JBL Clip speakers. They're Bluetooth
Wow.
speakers.
I heard that shit in action.
Yeah, I got one for my brother. I got one for myself. And honestly, they're very good speakers for the size. They're about the size of. What's a good comparison? I don't know. Say the bottom of a coffee mug. That's how big they are.
Probably a little bit bigger.
Maybe a little bit bigger. They're portable speakers. They've got a little carabiner on the top that you can clip them to things.
What was that?
A little carabiner on the top that you can clip to
A
things.
clip.
A clip, whatever. People know what that is. I think people know what
Most people
carabiner is.
know. Campers know what that is.
I guess.
I don't know what that means.
So that's nice because I also bought a hammock recently.
That's cool.
It's a camping hammock, and
awesome.
I can literally set it up between any two trees that I find that are reasonably far
Have you
apart.
ever flipped over on the hammock?
No.
And have you ever fallen asleep on the hammock?
I fell asleep on it once.
That's incredible.
So right now I'm studying for the California bar exam, and I like to take breaks every day. And what I do is I take an hour break or so. I go to the park, I set up my hammock, and I take a nap around 7 or so, 7:30. The sun's going down. There's lots of shade, and it's not super hot outside. So that's what I do.
It's super substantial. It's a
It's
two-person
huge.
hammock.
That sounds incredible.
It's got a 500-pound rating, so like I sleep in there comfortably, knowing that I'm not going to tear the hammock down. And I take my little JBL clip and I clip it to my hammock, and I put on soothing rain noises in the summer,
Sounds awesome.
and it helps me fall asleep. And that's what I do. Those are my two goodbyes this past
That's
couple
great.
weeks.
That's a good buy.
What about you, Molly?
Molly,
I honestly don't remember buying anything. I have no life. I don't have time to go buy things.
So you're gonna skip out on this one.
I bought Hulu. Does that count?
That does count.
it
That's
does count.
Yeah.
It's a great buy.
What's on Hulu? Are there good shows on Hulu?
Amazing
No.
shows. No, there's amazing shows.
Like what?
It has like literally almost everything.
Like the real world.
Up to date too. They have all the stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't watch older episodes.
You can watch older
No,
episodes.
with certain shows. If
Not
the
all
show
shows,
is
though.
still airing, then they don't have the old.
If it's like The Walking Dead LA, you know that shitty show?
They have I Love
The Walking
New
Dead
York in
LA.
all the seasons.
Yo.
They
Yeah,
have one
the
that's
old
just
stuff,
set in LA, right?
Okay.
So they have The Walking Dead in LA, and they only,
Wait, is it also AMC?
It's AMC, and it's
Really?
It's,
And it's different characters?
It's actually better. Honestly, it's better than The Walking Dead.
It's really
I
good,
like it.
Are there
But
like good? Like, do you see parts of LA that are recognizable?
some parts? Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Like
mostly
downtown?
mostly
Yeah,
downtown.
that's what.
Oh, that's
the point
cool.
of it.
Underpass, all that stuff. It's only
That sounds great.
A lot
And
of
that's the
Echo
only
Park.
part of LA.
They only show like the last 6 episodes. But if it's a show like currently like Breaking Bad or something, or
That's not current.
But it's not on. Breaking Bad's not
like
on.
for instance, Mindy Project. That's why I got it for the Mindy.
it has all the
Or
old
the Mindy
ones.
Project.
And they only put actually no,
Family Guy, South Park, they have all the old shows.
They do. It depends on the show. That's
A
what
lot of shows. I watch it. I mean,
What's the
It's
best show on Hulu?
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love.
Broad City.
Broad City's the best show on Hulu.
Really?
That's true. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Totally.
Broad City is such. You guys don't watch Broad City?
I don't think so. I've never seen Broad City.
Oh my god, you really should.
What is it about?
It's. I want to say it's like a mix between Workaholics and
It's a lot
It's
like
Always
Workaholics,
Sunny.
but it's only girls.
it's only girls though.
Actually, they have a.
It's
what's
Always
his name?
Sunny. That's a big comparison because It's Always Sunny is one of the best shows on TV.
Yeah, that's.
I agree with that.
Hands down, one of the best
It
shows.
really
on
is.
Okay, I agree with
TV.
that.
Brilliant writing. Brilliant.
They write and act.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
All of them are great. Charlie Day's like a genius.
He is, but he's the least.
It's so funny that
good
he
writer.
plays the dumbest person on TV, but he's like a genius. in
But
that
he's
way.
also like not the main writer.
He's not. Who's the main writer?
He writes sometimes, but I think Dennis is the one who writes most of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what about you, Bill?
Any recent buys?
No.
Nothing?
Nope.
Nothing you want to talk about?
No, not at all.
Is it because you just don't want to talk about what you bought?
No, it's because I haven't bought anything recently.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All right. So.
What about that
Because-
cool water bottle you bought?
Oh, that's an excellent buy.
That like changed
That's
everyone's
an
life.
excellent buy.
Changed my life definitely. Takeda.
I have a Takeda water bottle that I bought from Costco, and it came in a 2-pack. It's a 40-ounce bottle. It goes for about $35.
2 for $35.
Yeah.
Well, that's
for
what's
2-pack.
good about Costco is that normally on Amazon they're $32 each, but in Costco the 2-pack was $35.
What about the price in stores like REI, big camping stores?
Yeah, I mean REI, the equivalent of the Takeda is the Hydro Flask, and the Hydro Flask goes for about $42 now
Wow.
for one and that's the 32 ounce. And
Let's
then-
talk about what this bottle does.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, this
Okay.
bottle could keep hot liquids warm for 12 hours and cold liquids cold for 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's a double wall vacuum insulated bottle, and it's awesome because you can put ice in the morning, and you have ice for the entire day.
Yep.
You can refill it multiple times, and you have ice.
I don't even change the ice in the bottle.
Yeah, honestly, that's what's great about
You
it.
don't have to.
And especially in the summer where you want to keep hydrated a lot, you don't want to keep buying bottles.
Especially in California.
Especially in California.
Yeah.
It's excellent.
So yeah, we'll probably wrap up good buys right now, and we can move to sports.
Oh,
So first topic, one of the biggest topics recently in
How about them Lakers?
sports media is Kevin Durant
Big
leaving
move. Big
OKC,
move.
moving to Golden State Warriors.
How do you guys feel about that?
I think we've got a 2v2 here.
Yeah.
No.
I'm
looks like-
actually in between. It's
Me
gonna
too.
be a
I'm pretty in
2v1.
between too.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be a 2.
So we have a person who's very okay with it. Which
I'm
is,
absolutely okay with it. And this
Yeah,
is coming
you know-
from somebody who doesn't have a favorite team in the NBA,
That's why
who
you're
doesn't
okay with
really
it.
side.
Because you don't have a loyalty. That's why you're okay with it.
Okay.
Another thing is because you're a soccer fan and you like beefed up teams like Real Madrid. That's why you can understand
Okay.
Kevin Durant going to
Okay.
a super team.
Okay.
That's why. That's why.
I don't think that's why.
I think it is.
Let's have Chad explain for himself.
Okay, I think that when you're on a team for 8 years, is that how long Kevin Durant's been on?
I think so. Yeah.
8 years
More,
or so?
9 years. More. Or
9
less,
years,
yeah.
and you're trying to get a championship every single year, and you just can't do it. Sometimes the best thing to do is make a move and make a change, and people are going to hate him for it. Oklahoma fans are going to really hate him for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, he has to look out for himself.
I'd like to comment on that.
Go ahead.
It'd be understandable if his team wasn't getting him anywhere and he was constantly not even making it
That's
to
a great
playoffs.
Yeah,
But
it's frustrating to make it to
he
the
made
playoffs.
he made it to Western Conference.
Western
right?
And he was
Conference
And
Final.
he was
one
up
quarter
3-1.
shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was up 3-1, and then that team choked harder than any other team
And
has choked in a while.
he's part of the team.
Yeah,
He was largely responsible for the choke.
Yeah, so Golden State caught up, beat them, and then lost to the Cavaliers in the finals. But
Same way.
Yeah, but the same exact way. But besides that, it wasn't like he never had a chance at the championship. It's because
No,
his team
I'm not
choked,
saying-
He tried a
and
little
he
bit
was the leader
harder.
of the team.
I'm not saying he didn't have a chance. I'm saying
And
he's,
they made a really good
and I'm
move
not
in the
saying that.
offseason,
I'm
but
not saying that he's not partially at fault for the team not winning. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying making a change is logical, and going to a team where he thinks he has a better chance at getting a ring is a good move.
But as someone who has followed Kevin Durant, and I like him as a person and a basketball player, at least the person that he presents himself as, this isn't indicative of the person that he's presented himself as. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he has constantly been talking about how competition is the most important aspect of it for him, and yet he's eliminating competition by going and creating a super team that no other team can compare with or compete with. It's like that's my issue. But at the same time, I like Kevin Durant and I want him to have a ring. So if that's the way he wants to go about getting a ring, I can't hate him for it. I still like him. I guess I'm biased because I really hate Golden State Warriors in general.
I think LA fans are particularly spoiled because Kobe has made his career here, has never left, has gotten a bunch of rings here, and we're spoiled because we've had this one player our entire generation.
Yeah, definitely.
Watching this one guy play.
And it's not the case with most other teams.
Yeah, and most players make a couple of moves before they settle down, find a team that they like.
Yeah, but I don't know how to say it. Like it's the severity of the move that he made. It's like it shook the NBA. It ruined the Western Conference.
I mean, maybe if it was
such a big move, it wasn't like
maybe if it was like the biggest rivalry in NBA history, like a move from the Celtics to the Lakers or something like that.
This is where you not understanding the NBA comes into play.
It's about skill gap. They're the third place team.
He obliterated like the Western Conference. Like OKC was the only rival to Golden State, and now they're gone. They're not even going to make the playoffs.
But that's up to the Western Conference to make moves, get players. And
I'm just saying
dynasties are built on
but his
money.
It just shook everything up on a scale that we've never seen before. In the NBA, like we've never seen that.
Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't.
We've seen super teams like that.
But really, like, can you find an instance? Because we actually have not.
We have. We've had powerhouse teams.
No, not like this.
Yeah, like this.
Nothing has happened.
Kobe, Shaq,
never been two MVPs in the same team.
Shaq and Kobe.
There weren't two MVPs in the same team.
Shaq was MVP and Kobe
left. Then he became MVP. And
Kobe's an MVP. That's what I'm trying to say.
Kobe became MVP like 5 years later and only once.
But I mean, we've had those teams. That's what I'm saying.
No. It wasn't a super team to this caliber.
We're going from a team called Golden State Warriors who fucking literally had the best record in the NBA last season.
Yeah.
So they're arguably one of the best teams in the history of NBA.
Okay.
Plus they got the second or third or first, I don't know, according to who you are, best player in the NBA.
Uh-huh.
Who literally took a team that's not that good to Western Conference Finals. Now they have him.
So
it's overpowered. It's overkill.
When the Bulls were 73-10 or 72-10, I'm sorry. When the Bulls were 72-10, and then they like got Charles Barkley the next year. It's like, it's not fair. You fucked everything up. There's no more competition in the NBA. So it's like now, instead of watching who's going to win the championship in NBA, the beauty is in watching the development of the other teams. Like that's, if you want good basketball, that's where you're going to have to look for it.
But there is beauty in that.
On that note about competition being ruined, I like to read a tweet that Durant posted on, July 16th, 2010.
Oh, the 6 years ago tweet, yeah.
Yeah, so he wrote, "Now everybody want to play for the Heat and Lakers. Let's go back to being competitive and going at these peoples."
Now, he said this in reference to the big decision in 2010, which was when...
July.
What was it, what?
It was in July.
Yeah, it was July 2010 when LeBron formed his super team in Miami.
Yeah, and I think...
And got a ring.
But here's the thing,
I think was this the time where Chris Paul was switching too? Well, this wasn't.
No, Chris Paul switched later. Chris Paul switched a couple years later.
2012, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it really that late?
Yeah, Chris Paul switched.
Clippers have been good for like 2-3 years.
And that was big news when Chris Paul was making the move and he was going to come to LA.
Chris Paul made the move the same year we got Dwight Howard and Steve Nash.
Okay, there we go. Where he was basically...
he was heavily critiquing...
Yeah, he was throwing shots at bigger players who were moving to major teams.
And he did something much more drastic 6 years later. Like, at least LeBron went to a team that didn't even make playoffs and he's formed a super team. But he went to an already established, like, arguably best team ever.
Championship team.
Yeah, so what he did was a lot more drastic and like complete. It just shows like how much someone can change from age 21 to age 26 or 27.
Yeah.
Like, he changed a lot. We all changed a lot.
When LeBron left Cleveland, people were burning his jerseys. He came back to Cleveland, and people accepted him with open arms.
Yeah, of course, but it's different.
He's
It's his own
famous.
time.
That could segue us next to the next player we're going to talk about.
Which is
Because I feel like we've
Wade.
discussed this enough. We could talk
Dwayne
about
Wade.
Dwayne Wade going
Dwayne Wade.
back to Chicago.
I love that.
back to Chicago. Was he originally on Chicago?
He's born and raised in Chicago.
Okay, I see.
He's always been in Miami. It's his
I didn't know
OG.
that.
Does he want to
Yeah.
retire in Chicago? Is that the idea?
Well, the idea was he
Should
wanted
be.
to stay in Miami, but Miami wasn't reciprocating with money.
Oh, I see.
So he was like really like hurt by that. You know, like why?
Dwayne Wade brought rings.
Exactly. He
brought
the
rings
Not only that, he was
to Miami.
Like if you look at his stats board, he's the highest in every single section in the stats board in their history.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So he's brought everything to Miami. All of their glory is from Dwayne Wade, and he's always been paid a little bit less than he should be than the max. He's never been paid max. So he was hoping that he'd get paid max in his like later years, and they weren't budging.
Later years,
So-
you're gonna get paid less.
He's still awesome.
You
He's
shouldn't.
in the playoffs last
Not when
year.
you're a legend. I don't think
He's
Kobe was paid.
awesome.
less.
Dirk Nowitzki gets paid so fucking.
No, but
well
that's
for
his
team.
choice. He wants
Chandler
that.
Parsons, all these people who don't even play get fucking more than.
Yeah,
he
no,
does.
but Dirk is just a really humble guy, and he wanted to get paid a lot less so that his team could kind of excel.
Well, anyway, what happened with Dwayne Wade?
So he ended up taking meetings to kind of like push Miami to give him a better offer, and they didn't budge. And so he's like, all right, well, he formed a little secret meeting, and he went back to his hometown. So he's like, if I'm going to retire somewhere, let me retire where I was born and raised.
Dwayne Wade comes to Chicago when Derrick Rose leaves Chicago.
And then Rondo just came to Chicago too.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Wow.
so Jimmy Butler, Rondo, and I mean, it's interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch. It's not going to be that great, but it's going to be
Yeah,
interesting.
they're all.
Rondo fell off. I'll just say that.
He did.
But here's the thing.
Rondo was
He's-
the player.
Yeah, but he's still not bad.
When he was on the Celtics with a stacked team, so he made it look.
But he was
No,
great on
he
the
looked
Celtics.
great because he was the
assister.
youngest.
No, he's an assister. That's what he's good at.
Rondo shone in a team that was full of stars,
Yeah.
which says something about you as a player.
No, Rondo's awesome.
Rondo's great.
He has issues with chemistry. Like he has to fit something.
Yeah, he's an asshole. That's
And he's
his,
also
that's
he
his
didn't
issue.
like where he was before. He hated Dallas. He asked to leave.
He didn't
Like, he
listen to
didn't
the
like
coach.
Sacramento. Yeah, he wasn't like.
Where was
happy
Rondo
there.
last?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
With
Kings.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard the Cavs want DeMarcus Cousins. Is that still a thing?
Why would they want him? They have Tristan Thompson.
I heard they want it.
I don't
Like they're
see
gonna
that.
switch Tristan Thompson
They
and
can't.
Kevin Love.
They just signed Tristan Thompson last year for like a huge deal.
What about Kevin Love?
They could next year, Kevin. They can sign Kevin.
Oh,
they can trade
okay.
him.
I heard they're trying to switch somebody.
So, what do you guys think Westbrook is going to do next year?
I think Westbrook's gonna go
Predictions.
off.
Isn't there
He's gonna go
something?
off.
Isn't there
he can't
something?
do much though because he's pretty like disastrous, huh?
Did he sign with the OKC? What happened?
Well, there's a chance that he'll be traded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
really?
big chance. Like I think it's high
Well,
because
what
they
would
lose
OKC do
money
about it?
if he goes into free agency and leaves. They lose a lot
That
of money
makes
that
sense.
way.
That makes
so
a lot
they
of
have to
sense.
trade off his contract in order for them to like get a better star.
Interesting.
It's unfair.
Prospects?
What do you mean?
Who might they trade him for?
I don't know. I think maybe like they're hoping for a better pick in the draft.
Oh, okay. That makes
But
sense.
I don't see how any star would want to go to Oklahoma City. Like it's like literally the worst place to live.
Yeah, Oklahoma sucks.
Yeah, and like the only thing that was good there was Durant.
Nothing against our viewers in Oklahoma.
No, Oklahoma sucks. Sorry, Oklahoma viewers.
I'm sure they know it sucks.
Yeah, people in Oklahoma know Oklahoma sucks.
Yeah. Just come to LA when you could.
I mean,
afford it.
some parts of LA suck too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Oklahoma for their tornadoes.
That's
and
Westbrook's little.
further OKC.
I love OKC.
Any other basketball news before we move on to
Let's move on.
Okay.
From basketball.
where are we moving to?
Sad that we're not
Euro
talking
Cup.
about Lakers.
Sure.
Let's do the Euro Cup. So big news,
I was,
huge news, big upset. Germany lost to France.
that was the best thing I've ever heard, especially since they knocked out Italy last.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah.
Ollie?
Did you guys see the penalty shootout? It was the most intense thing I've ever seen.
We watched that
heard
together.
It was like the
Wasn't
longest
it like
of
9
European
goals?
history or something like
It was
that.
amazing.
It was
9? Did they
incredible.
go to 9?
It went to maybe
longer than
10.
that, yeah.
Really? That's crazy.
It was so
It was
intense
long.
and it was so exciting to watch.
Like they kept missing when they would miss, and
Oh, I know. It was,
it was
my
so
last,
It was
my
riveting.
last big France heartbreak was the 2006 World Cup, where
That was-
France lost to Italy in penalty.
And that was my
kicks,
big triumph. My last big
where
headbutt.
my favorite player got red carded. Zidane got red carded towards the end of the game, and they
That was
choked
sad.
on penalties. And I think France deserves this. I think France deserves a Euro.
It might have been part of a chain of events where you got to meet him
Yeah,
during your workshop.
yeah, I did. I got to meet my favorite player
That's
when I was
exciting.
working at UCLA. Yep, it was awesome. Yeah, so I guess. So who else was it? Was Wales and Portugal, and Portugal won.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it was Iceland and Portugal, wasn't it?
No,
No,
you
it was
remember
Wales.
It was Wales.
No, it was Wales, not Iceland.
It was
That was like a 1 game and
it was Bill versus
Cristiano.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's
And
right.
Did they go
Cristiano
to Did they go to penalty kicks or was that?
They did. Yeah.
They did go to penalty
They did go to
kicks.
penalty kicks.
Cristiano
Because I saw-
scored though during the game.
Because I saw a video of him like kind of prepping the guys, telling them like.
Yeah,
Did you
calling
see
people
that?
out.
Yeah.
He was the team leader.
He was being really good.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Cristiano is. I'm not going to say underrated because that's stupid. Everyone knows he's great, but
he
there are
gets too much
lots.
flack. He
There's
gets too much
lots of
flack.
Cristiano Ronaldo haters out there, and I think
Yeah.
that's the dumbest thing ever. Because you just recognize skill. Just like it bothers me when people say that LeBron sucks. That's just a dumb thing
That
to say.
bothers me so much.
Because, okay, you can dislike LeBron as a player, you can dislike LeBron as a person, but you can't deny that LeBron has skill. Same way you can't deny that Cristiano has skill. Cristiano, arguably
LeBron's
the
so
best soccer player in the world, maybe tied with Messi. I'm sure people disagree with me.
People would literally hurt you for that.
Yeah, but I mean, he's up there. He's a legend.
He doesn't miss penalty kicks and loses games.
I can't believe that happened. That was.
Are you guys talking about
devastating.
Argentina?
Messi, yeah.
Devastating.
Where Messi decided to retire, which is,
He
I
just-
think,
That's annoying.
Coward.
it's cowardly.
He's craven for that.
The thing is, he's taken Argentina far in multiple cups. World Cup last year.
I'm not gonna say he's taking them. I'm gonna say a team, the whole team.
Yeah, the team is great.
That's
That's
Di
a
Maria.
stacked team. I'm not gonna say that Messi leads the team.
They have Sergio
great.
Aguero and-
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no,
Mascherano and
Yeah.
that's probably one of the best Argentina teams in recent history.
Roja's
yeah,
pretty
they're
good.
great.
Yeah, that's a great team.
They're all on like either Barcelona or
Also,
Real.
Di Maria is a super underrated player.
Dude, Di Maria is incredible.
I think one of the main reasons they lost is because they took Di Maria out towards the end.
Which is just, I don't know. I think Di Maria is
'Cause
great.
I feel like
I
he's
love Di Maria
super.
since he was on Real.
I like him on Manchester.
Does-
Is he still
I-
on Manchester?
I think he is.
I like him on Manchester United.
Isn't Ibrahimovic going there?
No,
Ibrahimovic.
he's.
He's retiring.
Oh,
Ibrahimovic switched to Manchester.
yeah, he retired. He
retired.
retired internationally,
Oh, okay, yeah.
and Messi, both of them internationally
Oh,
retired.
Messi's so super for that.
Messi did it in a cowardly
Ibrahimovic
way.
is old.
Ibrahimovic is getting older.
Ibrahimovic is getting older,
He is
but also
old.
he's a powerhouse.
He
He's
is
amazing.
Even at his age,
He's incredible.
he scores amazing goals.
I'm a huge
like
Ibrahimovic
amazing.
fan.
Ibrahimovic.
I like his.
He's so cocky.
I like his personality. Yeah.
But I like that too. It's very like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
It's like I know I'm one of the best ever to play soccer, and I want to let everybody
and
else
he's
know.
pretty real too. He's not. It's not like he's
Yeah.
like embellishing. Like,
Yeah.
He's being real.
He calls himself out when he,
Yeah,
when
and
he
he
doesn't
says
do well.
like he'll say like, oh, I think that Cristiano is good at this, and I think that Messi's good at this, and I think that they suck at this. Like he was really
Yeah,
like
yeah.
open and honest about it.
So who showed me the it was like an article or like some kind of BuzzFeed thing. It was who said it, Ibrahimovic or Kanye West.
Oh, I showed that to you.
You showed that to
yeah.
me?
Which is so funny
That
because
was-
they
I love
both
that.
have the
Because
same
and I love both of them.
the same
so-
personality, both of
Yeah.
them.
I don't like Kanye because he doesn't have the right to be that arrogant.
He does.
Ibrahimovic does.
Well, okay,
He
wait a
does.
minute.
I mean,
Kanye's
He has
Art is
fans. He's
relative.
fucking rich.
It doesn't matter that he has fans.
maybe as a producer
As a
over
producer,
an
as
artist.
an artist.
No, I think he's a
visionary.
much better producer than
Visionary?
he's an
He's a
artist.
visionary.
Much better.
At the end of the day, he's not an objectively great artist.
No one
Ibrahimovic
is.
is an objectively great soccer player.
I know, but you can't compare the two. Because art is different.
But I think he's just
Sport.
talking about who has the right to be that cocky.
Yeah.
Which
I think Kanye has the right to be cocky.
I feel like there's a lot better rappers out there than Kanye West.
But it's not just about rap for him.
he's building his
He's a
brand.
modern day Renaissance man.
He's
really
not.
believe that?
He is
You really
not.
believe that?
I mean,
He
no,
is
I don't
not.
believe that, but I believe that he's good at more than one thing. But maybe he's not Renaissance, but he's good at one.
He thinks he's a genius.
He's a genius.
He's not a genius.
I think he's a genius.
Prove it.
I think that some of the things that he says.
I bet if he takes an IQ test, he won't be genius.
I think that IQ tests don't measure for artistic genius.
That's coming from you.
What's artistic?
With
genius?
ministers' IQ tests.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't think that. I don't think that it can measure something.
And also, what is artistic genius? When I think of artistic genius, I think of like Mozart. You know, that's what artistic genius rises to the level.
Unfair because you were kind of like taught to think that the classics are the ones that are.
No, but I mean,
No,
but like
I'm
Mozart.
taught to think that like a 10-year-old writing an amazing piece that's more complicated than any song put out today is
That's genius.
Okay, but that's
Like
like.
somebody's shitting
Or
out
like
lyrics out of their
Picasso.
mouth. and
Picasso was
farting
artistic
beats.
genius.
No, I mean, I don't.
By the
I don't
age
think
of 6,
Picasso's
Picasso
that
was
good.
no. Okay, by the age of 6, Picasso was like painting things that most adult artists couldn't
But
be.
that's like precocious.
How?
Because he's ahead of his age. He's really good for his
Not
age.
just ahead
That's
of
what
his
makes him a
age.
genius.
I think
that you can be a genius if you like are a late bloomer.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
no doubt, Kant was a late bloomer. He wrote most of his texts when he was 50 or later than 50 years old.
We're not saying that, but I'm saying like that's artistic genius. That's like lasting.
But who are you to decide who artistic genius is? Like if he thinks he's
I'm
artistic
not saying I'm like the leading authority on artistic genius.
And other people agree, then he is artistic.
No, the only reason.
Oh, are we saying that when you agree
not
that
how it
someone's
works.
artistic genius, they're artistic genius?
not how
No,
it
I'm saying
works.
like if enough people agree.
I don't think so.
I guarantee you, nobody has ever called Kanye an artistic genius until he said, "I'm an artistic." He said, "I'm God."
He's self-proclaimed artistic genius.
Who does that?
I mean, what's wrong with that? Like, what's wrong with confidence? Why is everybody so afraid of
No,
confidence?
confidence. There's nothing wrong with confidence.
There's a difference.
You can't.
You can say I'm like one of the best to
wait
do
for
this.
someone to say I'm really good at it. Like, why can't you?
There's
say
a
you're
difference
good at
between
yourself?
confidence and arrogance, and he's an arrogant scumbag.
I think that it's okay to be arrogant sometimes.
I hate Kanye West.
I don't hate him.
Okay, we're gonna move on now. I think it's a good idea to move on to gaming.
Okay.
And that's where I'll be quiet. 'cause I'm
Molly knows
no
nothing about
idea. I can talk to you guys about Super Mario Brothers, but I don't think anyone cares.
Oh,
I'm better than anyone.
Have you heard of Super Mario Maker
No.
on the Wii U? It's amazing.
I'm
All
Anything
right,
Super Mario
Mayhe's gonna
Maker.
talk about Super Mario Maker.
I've never played Super Mario Maker, so I'm not one to talk about it.
But
But
it-
I have watched a good amount of live streams on Super Mario Maker.
Yeah, it's crazy.
and it looks amazing.
It's really
Have you
crazy.
seen anything on Reddit?
Yeah, so many things on Reddit gaming. Super Mario Maker is basically like you can create levels,
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
and
really
there
cool.
are some near impossible levels.
Yeah, that's what I don't like though.
Which,
I like the
if I did that,
balance
it would
of-
make me super frustrated.
Be
Yeah.
fun though.
Super frustrated.
Be fun.
But it would be fun.
No, but I like the balance of like kind of like making it doable. But
They
like,
also
still-
have their own world, but they also have a Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's move on to a different game.
Okay.
What are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, in Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare
That's the new, the next installation of Call of Duty.
coming out in November.
Yep. And who's making it? Infinity Ward this time around?
Yeah.
Yes.
Infinite Warfare.
Infinite Warfare made by Infinity Ward.
Yeah, I think it's kind of getting out of hand for them. I at this point, for being screwed over with all these Call of Duties, with these in-app purchases, the straight bullshit. I'm done with them trying to suck money out of me. I'm done with them doing yearly games because they're not up to par. They're not
Okay,
good.
so can I ask you a question? Are you not going to buy Infinite Warfare?
I'm okay. I'll answer that later. What I want to say is that I just wish to God that they could make a game every 2 years because I feel like they do such a better job. They wouldn't have to do all these
Yeah, because they're
patches.
just shitting out games at this point.
They're shitting out games.
Yeah.
And they're just making
like
us pay $80
It's more
now
about
instead
money
of
now
60.
than about creating quality games that last.
Yeah, they're remastering a game that should be fucking free and making us pay an extra $20 plus the extra fucking $50 if you want a max.
And what Mayhem is talking about here is that Infinite Warfare is to come with Call of Duty 4 remastered
First Modern Warfare.
for these next gen consoles. And I think that's like a big selling point for them. It's like, you know what? People have had enough of your games and they really suck as of late. But
I think they're realizing that their own games suck.
yeah, and
Yeah.
they're realizing that their past games like Modern Warfare and Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, which are arguably two of the best Call of Duties that ever came out, are their most popular games, and they're banking off
And
of that.
it's what we're asking for. The fans are asking for.
Yeah. They want to play those games, and they're like, you know what? How can we sell more copies this time around? We'll just throw in Call of Duty 4 so that people will buy it.
And we'll charge an extra $20 when every single time we release a game, it's record breaking.
Yeah. They
know how to make money.
Year after year, they make the money. Even if their games suck, they still make money and break records.
They make much more money off of the new release sales than they do. I mean, they make more money from the in-app purchases than they do for the release.
Which is, and by the way, that's this new wave of gaming, which it's every single game that comes out these days is doing that. Every
pass.
single game I own comes with this season pass or these in-app purchases, and it's just really, really annoying. And it's really refreshing when you see games that are like fair about that, that give you all of the content up front and that are not bullshitting you.
That's rare.
Because right now I'm buying a $60 game and I'm paying another $60 so that I can get the content that you're going to release periodically for the next year. Like, you want me to buy your game and then buy your game again before you even give me anything.
Even the lotto shit that they have, the rolling for skins or whatever they have, or guns and stuff. I think it should just be for skins. It should just be for these costumes. Because when they add guns to it, it's making the game very unfair and unbalanced.
Oh yeah, people have guns.
Yeah, that one. There's two guns I dislike a great amount. That's in these in-app purchases, which is not even
and
an
we're
in-app
talking
purchase.
right now about the current Call of Duty.
We're talking about the current Black Ops 3 Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Two current guns that are extremely annoying: MX Grand and the Fear, right?
FFAR.
FFAR. That was the Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, FFAR. These are two highly overpowered guns that you could only get if you pay money to Treyarch, so they could give you access to these guns through gambling.
The chance to get these guns.
You
Not
don't,
even the guns.
Yeah, you don't even have access to the guns unless you gamble the money that you spent.
Enough money that
Which
they
is,
determine you should get it.
When you think about it, kind of illegal.
The only way that it's not illegal is you can't make money.
Yeah.
It's only spending.
Yeah.
So it's not really gambling.
You're not really gambling, but at the end of the day, kids are using their parents' money, or people are using their own money at the chance to get content. And they're not guaranteed the content. Like
You're guaranteed a very bullshit form of content.
They get content, right?
Yeah.
But they're rolling for the weapons. Every single time they roll, they're rolling for the weapons. Like when you get skins, or when you get like these gestures that you can have your characters do when you make the top 3 in the game or whatever. Those are just like filler content that Treyarch uses to get people to keep rolling until they get that weapon. And it's just, they keep giving you this bullshit, and you keep trying to get that weapon, and it's money, and it's game time, and it's just, I feel like they're taking advantage. They're just taking advantage of the players. That's what it seems like to me.
Yeah, and they are 100%. It's bullshit.
And it's just not. It's not only Treyarch that does this. I mean, every game out there.
I mean, they don't do it to this extent. Treyarch is.
But Treyarch is something.
This is something else. This is bullshit.
Infinity Ward does it. They did it with Advanced Warfare.
They did.
And they made so much money off of that. Millions, maybe fucking.
And
close
people
to
are
million.
catching on to that. Because it's like that in CSGO, isn't it?
Yeah.
CSGO, you could gamble, and you could actually. Well, that's actually closer to gambling than this.
Because
is.
you can trade your
You could trade
items
and you could
with
sell
people.
your items.
It's better
online.
though. It's better. There's a real market there. You could roll for a chance to win this knife that has value in the market. But when it's Call of Duty, what are you rolling for?
You can't sell your
melee
content.
weapon for nothing.
When you think
You're
about
losing
it,
money. You're
when you
throwing
think
your money
about it, Treyarch is ultimately screwing people. When with CS:GO, there's a market for the weapons, and you can actually earn money back, which makes it more like gambling. But still, it gives the player an incentive.
At least a benefit.
Yeah, it gives them a benefit.
A common question that people might have is, so you guys are bitching about the game, right? So why do you guys keep on buying it, or why do other people keep on buying it? And there's a reason for that.
It's
There's an
because
obvious reason.
People play it.
Not only that, you have old gamers leaving the gaming community and new gamers coming in. Every single Christmas, you have a new kid who found out about Call of Duty from his friends, telling his parents, hey, I want this new Call of Duty game for Christmas. And there's a whole amount of newcomers coming into the gaming community, buying Call of Duty over and over. So it's literally a cycle of new gamers and old gamers leaving. Some people realize, hey, this game has been bullshit for the past 2 years. I'm fucking leaving this game. I'm not buying it anymore. And then you have a new 12-year-old kid saying, hey, I just found out about Call of Duty. I can't wait to get the next one. So you have an even amount of people leaving and coming into the community. So they always have a constant amount of people buying the games.
Except you think it's even when it's not. When the sad reality is that it's just a bunch of people who were caught up in one Christmas where we got to play a game like Modern Warfare 2. We were so sucked up into the Call of Duty franchise that we're waiting every single year. We're spending $60 to $80
with the hopes that it'll be good.
With the hopes that it'll
or
be
that'll
good
be as good as Black Ops or as good as Modern
I'm spending
Warfare
more
2.
than $60. So I'm going and picking up the game early, like early access before other people. And I'm paying an extra $10, $15 for that.
And I'm buying the season pass as well. So there's another $50 down the drain because it's down the drain. I'm not enjoying the game that I'm playing.
Yeah, we play the game and we perpetually get angry at how bad the game is. I can't play Black Ops 3 unless I'm playing on Nuketown, honestly.
Yeah.
All the other maps are garbage.
And what do they do to keep their game going? They put Nuketown 24/7 every other weekend. That's basically giving you the same map over and over and over.
Yeah.
And the sad part of that is it's been recycled for 3 games straight.
Yep.
It's been Nuketown 1, Nuketown 2025.
No new game development. That's what bothers me.
What did I say? Make smaller maps. Is it that
Every
hard?
single map in Modern Warfare 2 was a golden map.
I don't remember a map that was bad.
Except
ever.
the state.
Yeah. Estate, I've gone at least 20 nukes on estate.
Estate's still fun.
It's fun.
Estate is funner than every map in Black Ops 3.
It's a fun sniping map, but it's the worst of that game. And
to say that Estate's the worst of that game compared to other maps in other games, Estate far surpasses the past 2 or 3 Call of Duty all maps on the
I
list.
agree with you guys.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Okay, so let's move. We bitched enough
about Call of Duty.
We can talk about games that we're excited about, games that we really enjoy. I wanna start talking about Fallout. I think Fallout
4.
Okay, Fallout 4 is, compared to the other Fallouts, and a lot of people would say this, that Fallout 4 is not the best Fallout.
A lot of people say that Fallout New Vegas was their #1 Fallout.
But Fallout is still a solid game. And this is coming with negative news that recently Bethesda told the public that their last DLC was going to be Nuka World. And that's only 2 DLCs that they're putting out, 2 map DLCs that they're putting out. They also put out other DLCs that let you, craft items and stuff. But they're only coming out with 2 map expansions. And that bothers people a lot because considering New Vegas had 6 DLCs and I think Fallout 3 had 4 map expansion DLCs, this is significantly less.
People at least expect to get 4 DLC expansion packs.
And they increased the price of their season pass, which is bothering people a lot. Because a lot of people, what they do is they wait until all the content is out and then decide whether they want the season pass or not to see whether it's worth it. And what's kind of shady is that in the beginning, the season pass was $30 before anyone knew about the content. They knew about potential content, but they didn't really know about the extent of the content. Now, it's $49.99.
Okay.
That is a total fuck over to the gaming community.
I have a question.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a person who doesn't know much about Fallout or the whole series in general. But look, how did their first one sell? That's an actual question. Like, how did
Fallout 1?
No. Fallout 4 first expansion. How did it sell? What is it called? New Fallout?
Far Harbor?
Far Harbor. Yeah.
I think that's after...
I'm not sure how it sold. Honestly, I think it sold decently.
If you look it up, if it didn't sell decently, then maybe they're realizing that it's not worth it for us to continue to develop games.
The thing is, Bethesda's, they just came out with Doom, and they come out with quality games every year. They come out with, I think...
They came out with Skyrim.
Skyrim was Bethesda. Doom is Bethesda. Fallout 4 is Bethesda. So they come out with quality games, and I think what they do is... I think what they're doing now is they're concentrating their resources on developing other games.
Okay, yeah.
And that's
kind of bullshit.
It is. They put out a great game. Fallout 4 was so much fun. It was the first Fallout that I ever played, and I've heard people talking about Fallout forever, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I give this a try?
Fallout's probably my top game right now. Not right. I mean, in all of games, it's not my top game, but currently I enjoy Fallout the most, and I cannot get enough of it.
It's super fun, and there's hours of gameplay. Hours upon hours of gameplay.
Oh my gosh.
And it just, it gets a little bit repetitive every now and then where you just you find an area and you have to clear the raiders or you have to help a settlement. And a lot of people don't like this.
There's actually a lot of memes about that online.
Yeah.
I've read so many memes about, I've got another job for you from Preston Garvey. And fuck that motherfucker, he's a piece of shit. He can stop making clear settlements. But aside from that, the whole entire storyline behind it.
Solid storyline. Very solid storyline. Good game. Fun weapons. It takes this open world gaming and this first person shooter genre and it merges the two because you've got a first person open world game. And honestly, there are no games comparable to it other than Grand Theft Auto 5.
I feel like it's a mixture of Grand Theft Auto, Assassin's Creed, Witcher. Yeah, absolutely. It's this open world, and you've kind of got free reign, and you can just run around. It's like a Warcraft too. Like you get to craft your own defense areas and stuff.
Yeah. But that's a new thing, by the way. The other Fallouts didn't have that, where you have a settlement. You have to make sure that people in your settlement are happy. You can put turrets and defense at your settlement. You can equip people in your settlement with weapons that you find. So there's lots of stuff for you to do.
Yeah, Mayheen recently just started playing the game.
Yeah. Taking a while to get into it.
It's taking him a while to get into it. I don't know why, but I'm sure he'll get into it later on when he has free time too.
The funny thing is when me and Bill originally got the game, Bill wasn't really happy with the game, and he just kind of played the first couple missions and put it aside. And I picked up the game.
It wasn't only that.
He wasn't used to Fallout.
And not even that. I didn't even treat the game as if it should, how it should have been treated. At the very beginning of the game.
You didn't give it a chance.
Yeah, at the very
give it patience.
Yeah, at the very beginning of the game, they give you an option of picking your stats, your special stats, and
which are kind of like perks.
your perks. You're supposed to distribute your points to
Strength, agility, perception, intelligence, all that is something that when you rank up in the game and when you earn XP points, you can upgrade.
I literally did that in less than 30 seconds. I just increased a bunch of points in different areas, and I didn't pay attention to how important that would be later on in the game.
Right.
I went on the game without listening to the story mode. I was completely confused for the first couple of missions.
Right.
And I was like, do you know what? This game is bullshit. Fuck this game. I literally took it out of my PS4 and I gave it to Chad. I was like, hey, Chad, try this out. If you like it, go ahead and play it all you want.
Yeah, because he spent money on this game and he didn't want to let it go to waste. It's like he bought this game, he put it to the side, and he gave it to me, and he's like, give it a chance. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give it a chance. And usually what I do is when I pick up a new game is I go online, I go on forums and stuff, and I learn about how you properly play the game, what's the right way to play the game, because it ends up being more fun for me when I know what I'm getting into. And I played it a lot when Bill gave it to me, and Bill came and watched me play a little bit, and he saw that I was having such a good time with it, and he's like, you know what, maybe I'll give it another chance. So Bill played it significantly after that. He put lots of hours into it.
And now you guys own 2 copies.
Yeah, we own 2 copies because
It got to the point where we didn't even want to share the game anymore. It's not like,
By the
hey,
way, Bill and I are brothers, just so you guys know.
yeah, we didn't even want to share the game. We have 2 separate consoles in our home. That's a whole other story behind Chad being in law school and
Yeah, I wasn't at home.
separate home, but-
yeah, I wasn't at home. I had my own apartment, so I had my own console. When I came home, I brought Fallout with me, and I liked Fallout so much that I didn't want to give it back to Bill. So what I did was I went and bought my own copy so that we can both play Fallout at the same time.
we were literally 20 feet away from each other playing the same exact game.
Yeah. And we would be in party chat and we'd talk about the game while we were playing it, but it was super fun.
Awesome game. If you've never tried it, you should definitely give it a try.
And aside from the bullshit that happened with the DLCs,
It's a great game.
It's
if you pay $60 for that game, even though it's not 60, you could probably get on Amazon right now for 40
I think it's 40 lots of places.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm saying even if you pay $60 for it currently without a season pass, you will enjoy this game thoroughly. It's unlimited rank. They don't have a cap on rank. There's hundreds of hours of gameplay. There's no way you could get bored with that game.
It's kind of like Grand Theft Auto. It's like you play.
Except I feel like Grand Theft Auto is like capable. Like you could get everything you want through cheats. You could get every single thing you want.
Yeah, that's
the
true.
only thing that's left over is maybe some freaks and geeks missions here and there.
But then
this
there's
literally
online. There's online for Grand Theft Auto.
that's a whole other story.
Which is like, by the way, Grand Theft Auto is still making money. I don't know. It's been a year and a half that it's been out, maybe more.
Maybe more.
Yeah, and it's still consistently making money. People are really, really into the online gameplay, and people love it.
FYI, Molly doesn't know anything about gaming. She's a girl. She's into sports and other stuff like that, and she called it a night. So
Yeah, that's why you guys are not hearing Molly anymore.
I feel like we should move on from Fallout to. Do you guys want to move on to another video game?
Sure.
well, I think before we move on to let's talk about movies next. But before we do that, I want to mention Battlefield 1.
Okay.
I'm
Game that I'm super excited about.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Battlefield player. I played Bad Company 2 was probably the last one I played, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm actually very excited about this one just because of the hype. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
So
me and Maheen originally got Bad Company 2 together.
Yeah.
Maheen played Bad Company 2 with me, and I loved it. But when what was the next one that came out? Battlefield 3 was the next one after Bad Company.
probably, yeah.
I think
this was Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2, right?
Bad Company 2, yeah.
So
Bad
probably
Company 2 was great.
Or
no,
4.
3 came out next.
3, okay.
I played 3 significantly. Maheen stopped. I think he just started.
I
I think they had a beta for that game.
Yeah, they did have a beta.
I got into Call of Duty.
Maheen got into Call of Duty. I stuck with Battlefield and played Call of Duty on the side.
I played the game with Metro.
Battlefield 3 was great. Battlefield 4 was great.
What had Metro?
4.
I think 4. No, not 4. 3 had Metro.
4 had Metro.
No. 4 was the last one. The one that we have right now.
No, there's Hardline.
Oh yeah, there was Hardline. I got into Hardline for a little bit.
Did you?
No, you didn't.
I did. I bought it. I played it.
No, he bought it used and played it for.
Yeah, I played it. And I ranked up significantly on it. I just didn't like it as much as 4, and people were still playing 4.
Nobody did.
Yeah. Hardline was okay. Hardline was... I mean, in saying that Hardline was Battlefield's, worst game recently...
It still wasn't a bad
saying,
game.
Yeah, saying that they're consistently putting out great quality games.
Well, their new game that they're putting out is Battlefield 1, and I guess we're taking a trip back. We're not going into all that futuristic bullshit that every other FPS game has right now, where we're fighting out of space, like Infinite Warfare.
We're following history.
We're following history now. We're going back in time
To the wars and the recent couple hundred years. I think is what they're focusing on.
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's concentrating on the world wars. I think in Europe. I think it's concentrating on the colonialism in the Middle East, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Like we haven't seen that anywhere else. And I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for the gameplay.
I'm buying it.
I'm buying it for sure too. Probably right when it comes out.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm gonna have time to play, but whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I always make time.
We'll fucking make time.
Yeah, we always make time.
Anyway, you guys want to get into movies we've watched recently?
Sure. I mean,
we watched one together recently, right?
Yeah, we all watched Conjuring.
We watched The Conjuring. And Conjuring 2.
Yeah.
That movie was scary as balls. That was one of the scariest movies I've watched in a while.
Probably the scariest movie since the first Conjuring.
The first Conjuring was terrifying, but this one was something else. This one
was really good.
Oh my gosh, it was disgustingly scary.
It's James Wan. Right?
I was clenching my fist the entire movie.
Yeah, that's good.
From just like, oh god, from anxiety.
Anxiety.
I think James Wan is kind of like the horror director out now.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, like he just consistently puts out very scary movies. The way he does it, the way he directs it, the way he has the movie set up, the anticipation, you getting caught off guard, because when you're in a horror movie, you're just kind of like, oh, the pop-up's gonna happen now, or they're gonna try to scare me now. James Wan is expert at hiding that so that you don't know when it comes. Like, I try to find out when it's gonna come, and I always get scared in his movies.
And he takes these fucking templates that all of these exorcism movies have. Like, oh, one person's possessed in the house and we all have to get away from them because they're trying to haunt us, etc. You know, he takes that same template, but he actually makes it scary.
Yeah, he's great at it.
Like, when I go to sleep at night, I have to check corners. I'm afraid of that nun shit. You know, that nun-looking guy?
Yeah, let's not spoil anything for anybody who wants to watch it.
Yeah, we're not going to have spoilers in this.
But that nun thing, I feel like that nun thing is just going to push me on my bed and eat my heart.
Yes.
It's going to fucking wreck
yell
me.
At you, yell.
Oh my god, that nun is scary as shit.
Speaking of,
it has like a prolapsed mouth with shark teeth.
So scary.
Yes.
So scary. Speaking of good horror movies, I think the last good horror movie that we watched and that we all agreed was great was The Babadook.
Babadook was scary.
Oh, let's talk about Martyrs as well.
Oh, Martyrs. Okay, Martyrs is another story. Martyrs is like a whole new level. But The Babadook is this a horror film that came out of Australia, I believe.
Yeah, it's based on basically the storyline behind it is there's a mom who's a single mother who is missing her husband somehow. We don't know.
He died. I think he died in a car accident.
He probably.
No, she mentions it.
This isn't the beginning of the movie. We're not giving any spoilers away.
Husband dies and she has a troubled child. He's a troublemaker. He gets into a lot of problems with other kids at school, with his family, and basically since he's getting into a lot of problems with everybody else, she's getting pushed away from people because they don't want that kid hanging around their children.
Yeah.
So basically, this kid gets a book, and out of this book comes this monster once the book is read, and the whole entire movie is dealing with this monster.
It's this haunting. And a lot of people think that the monster is like a symbol for grief and how you have to deal with grief and how you have to take grief head on and like eventually. I mean, I don't want to ruin anything in the movie. I don't want to spoil anything, but I mean, it's a great movie, and I think a lot of people should watch it.
Now let's talk about Martyrs.
Martyrs is a French film, I think.
Very gory.
Yeah, it's not. There's no English in it, but you read subtitles and
watch it subtitled.
God,
it is extremely uncomfortable to watch. It's like the kind of movie that you have to pause and take a break because it's that disturbing. It's probably the most disturbing movie I've ever seen.
You squint your eyes and clench your teeth when you watch it. It's like, oh god.
Yeah. It's like a different level of horror. It's like this, like, I don't know,
sickening feeling.
It's gorish, but not to the extent of Saw. It's like
there's gore in it.
It's not like stupid gore. It's
exactly.
like, man, this is making me sick gore. It's like this could actually happen gore. It's not like some fucking asshole who makes
extremely dark.
It's not some asshole who makes a maze that you have to get out of like Saw. It's not that cheap kind of shit.
And
where
it's
you make
not like demons.
movies.
It's not like demons haunting you either.
It's literally something that
it's about evil. I think it's about
what happens after death.
Oh yeah, it's very philosophical too.
Yeah,
it's very philosophical.
Look.
Yeah.
If you want to get into the movie, if you want to see whether you want to watch a movie that's not in English or not, give it a chance. Start by the first minute of the movie. It'll suck you right in.
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and Bill here were like to Chad. He was recommending the movie. We were like, we're not down to watch this shit. It's not in English.
At the end of the day, I don't want to read a book. I want to watch something that I just want to lay back and watch something.
And we were sucked in.
It was a great movie. Let's move this on to the opposite. side of movies, shitty movies, terrible movies that sucked. And I'm happy to say I did not watch a Purge.
I didn't watch the Purge either.
Neither did Chad. But unfortunately, we have Maheen,
Yeah.
who's watched this movie.
I unfortunately went out with my sisters the other night and watched a movie called Purge Election Year. And
Let's get
This is the third installment of the Purge movie.
let's get a basic overview of the plot behind the movie.
the plot behind the movie is that there's a guy who wants to protect his liquor store on the Purge night. There's a girl who's trying to haunt his liquor store. There's also a candidate who's supposed to represent Bernie Sanders, which is completely ridiculous, who eventually wins or some shit. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Bernie Sanders isn't gonna win. He's not even close to winning. But apparently she's gonna win, and she wants to end the Purge, right?
So for those of you who don't know what the Purge is and have not watched any of the Purge films,
Explain the Purge.
The Purge is a movie which, honestly, it's kind of a creative idea when you think about it.
Creative idea for one movie.
For one movie, exactly.
Once you pull it at 3 movies, just at this point, please shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's
I
overkill.
don't want to hear
It's
it
overkill. But this is what the Purge is. It's basically like this dystopian future where in the United States, to keep peace, one night a year, the Purge happens, and that allows anybody who wants to commit a crime to commit a crime. And any crime is okay,
Murder.
including murder.
Yeah.
You can just run around murdering people for a night, and that's okay.
I have a good segue from this to an awesome topic.
Go ahead.
What would you do if there was a Purge?
What would I do if there was a Purge? Oh my god. Every item that I've been keeping my eye on to buy,
Just take that shit.
I would just go and steal it. That's what I would do.
But then you're faced with the risk of a bunch of
people
psychopaths
dying.
in the street trying to kill you with masks.
That's true. I mean, that's true. I don't know if the Purge just breeds psychopaths, but it seems like in the movie, every single person in the city is a psychopath.
I know what I'd do, Dream.
I feel like there'd be 2 or 3 people
Okay.
that are down to murder.
What you say when you're like, Purge, I want to take all this free shit,
Yeah.
right? It sounds amazing. It sounds like something I would totally
But how do you sleep with yourself at night when you commit a crime?
No, that's not even what it is. These stores, since it's this dystopian future, they all have these kinds of alarm systems
Oh yeah,
that are Purge supported.
They're just locked down.
It's locked.
Purge insurance.
You're not getting in there.
Purge insurance.
You're basically in a room with closed doors. You're behind a bunch of fucking closed doors that you can't enter with psychopaths.
Yeah.
That if you go out,
I know what I'm going to
you
do.
have to take
What are
shelter.
you gonna do?
On Purge night,
Don't say anything too.
I'm going to go to the writers of Purge's houses
Oh,
and purge their fucking asses off. I'm going to kill every single one of them to prevent another Purge movie coming out.
that's a good idea.
That's what I'm going to do on Purge night.
I'm taking shelter from people who are gonna go kill people like you.
I'm gonna find Maheen and kill him.
I'm just gonna barricade myself in a room with
Yeah, that's what you have to
a
do.
bunch of weapons, and just anybody who comes in that tries to kill me, I'll kill him.
Probably not good enough as well. If somebody was out to get you, you're done.
Yeah, honestly, I hate the Purge.
Just camp in a fucking
It's
room.
just, yeah, I mean, the idea was good. The first movie was,
The first movie was watchable. The second
was
movie was
watchable.
do you know why not? The third movie, I was like, I'm not gonna do this, guys.
There's no way I'm paying for a movie ticket to be disappointed. There's no way I'm doing that.
I mean, I know what's gonna happen. I know literally what's gonna happen at the end of the movie
Yep.
without even knowing what the movie's about.
Purge ends.
The Purge at the end of the movie. Hours go by, the Purge ends, and there's always the character always has to make it out alive. There's no sick ending where the main character dies in the Purge.
Yeah.
Unless you watch this one, maybe there is.
Spoiler alert, guys. Do you know what? I don't care. We'll spoil the movie. You guys shouldn't watch it to begin with.
Yeah. Purge sucks.
I think we should move on to our last topic: summertime popsicles.
Summertime popsicles.
Popsicles, guys.
Okay.
Popsicles they're wonderful, guys.
You gotta give a rating. A little list. Top 3 popsicles. And look, I know popsicles aren't that amazing to where they could have a top 3, but include your best fucking
Do you know,
popsicles.
let's just go in a row. What's
Ice
your number
cream.
one?
Ice cream.
No, we're not doing ice
Oh, I
cream.
can throw ice cream in.
Oh no, we're not doing ice cream. We'll
Do
do
popsicles, then ice cream. And then-
Okay, number one popsicle out there for me. Literally number one popsicle, Big Stick. I fucking love Big Sticks.
I'm not that big of a fan of Big Stick.
I like Big Sticks too. I don't know if I'll put it
They're
in the top 3.
okay.
Do you want? I like to have 3 servings of popsicles in one stick. I'm cool with that.
Have you had the Big Stick with the gummy bears inside of it?
I'm disappointed and I'm really sad. And no, I haven't had that.
It's delicious.
We're talking about popsicles while eating like the Brents. Yeah, so we've got Molly back here.
Molly's back.
Molly's with
Molly-
a popsicle.
With a popsicle.
Popsicle.
How
This
fortuitous.
is our last segment for
Okay.
the night.
So we're talking about our number one popsicle. At this point, I've already mentioned that I love big sticks.
Oh, big sticks are so good.
Big sticks are.
Bill loves big
Classic.
sticks.
I like big sticks in my mouth.
Yeah. Of course you do. Huh?
I like so many popsicles.
Molly, you have to give your number
You have to
one.
give your number one.
So we're not doing top 3 anymore?
Since we're doing ice cream, no, because there's gonna be a lot of arguments.
Okay,
over ice
Lifesavers.
top 3 ice cream. We're doing top 3 ice cream.
Lifesavers popsicle.
Oh, I can easily give a top 3 ice cream. Actually, it's very difficult for me
Wait,
because I eat
what's
so much ice cream.
What's yours?
Lifesavers popsicle.
That was delicious.
That was the best popsicle ever.
It's not mine though,
Wow.
but
Best popsicle ever?
favorite
Okay,
popsicle.
you're.
I'm kind of gonna cheat because I really like creamsicles. Creamsicles are kind of popsicles, kind of ice
I
cream.
bet you do.
I really like creamsicles.
Ah.
Orange creamsicles to be specific.
Yeah, that's the only good kind.
Yeah, they're great.
No, I like like cherry
That's
creamsicles.
wrong.
It's good.
It's
It's
It
not
has
an
to be
orange
orange.
creamsicle. That's the
It has to
thing.
be the classic orange.
Well, anyway,
Classic.
my favorite popsicle is a Magnum bar. No, I'm just kidding. It's
That's
Those
ice
are the
cream.
coconut
it's a
ones.
fudgesicle. It's a fudgesicle.
He likes fudgesicles in his mouth.
If it wasn't a fudgesicle, the close second would be that
Lifesavers.
no
Jolly Rancher.
no the coconut bars.
Oh,
It's like those are so delicious.
I've never had those.
Those are really
Very good. Give it a shot.
All right, so then let's move on to our. Let's do top 2. Top 3 is too hard.
Top
I
3
can't- I
ice
honestly
cream.
can't.
Top 3 ice creams.
Yeah, I'll do top 3.
All right, so since Mahin's so passionate about top 3 ice creams, we'll go to Mahin first. Go ahead.
ahead.
Mahin.
I've said top 3 ice cream a lot of times tonight, so I'll give it right now. My number 3
Okay.
is gonna be a Magnum bar.
Oh, I love
And,
Magnum
and
bars.
and this I'm not gonna specify. I'm not gonna be that detailed. It's gonna be every fucking flavor of Magnum.
Yeah, Magnum
As
bars are
number
great.
3. My number 2 is any kind. It doesn't fucking matter. It could be Dreyer's. It could be Rite Aid brand. It could be Albertson's brand.
Mm-hmm.
Butterfinger ice cream. Butterfinger ice cream. Butterfinger and ice cream is such an amazing combo,
I like Reese's more than Butterfinger and ice cream.
and I don't. So
Yeah.
That sounds amazing, but still,
I know.
Butterfinger
Yeah.
is my shit.
Okay.
My number 1 is I'll never be worthy of it. Is Tillamook caramel and toffee bits. Gelato. Yeah, it has
Wow.
to, yeah.
That's my number 1 too.
It's my number 1, and I'll never have anything that good for the rest of my entire life.
I think I'm willing to give mine right now.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Bill.
Okay, so my number 3 is sea salt caramel Magnum bars,
Oh, those are good.
Oh man.
or the golden ones. I think those are sea salt caramel,
I
right?
think they are.
Oh, they're golden from the outside.
Yeah.
That explains how good they are, just from the color.
Yeah, they're gold.
So let's make this clear: they're gold, and they're amazing. So that's number 3. Number 2, we'll have to go to Tillamook. Anything that Tillamook puts out is going to be number 2. I don't care what flavor you give me Tillamook. I'm going to eat the whole entire thing.
Tillamook's great.
Tillamook is
Tillamook's
amazing.
super creamy.
Oh my gosh, it's creamy as hell. It's so good.
So Tillamook is this it's this dairy that I think is in Oregon.
No,
Not
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
No, Tillamook's Oregon.
Tillamook is from Wisconsin. They make cheese, right?
I'm pretty sure it's Oregon.
Let's see.
Tillamook, they make
Wisconsin is usually where,
Tillamook is from Oregon.
but maybe.
Pretty sure. Anyway, so what's your number 1?
My number 1 is Owls.
Oh,
Owls ice
I knew you were
cream.
gonna choose that.
Owls
is
ice
great.
cream
Owls is
is
great.
a ice cream shop located in Porter Ranch.
They
here.
make their own ice cream in house.
Yeah, here in the San Fernando Valley. So they make their own ice cream, and it is the creamiest, stretchiest ice cream out there.
Yeah.
My favorite is Himalayan sea salt.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh my gosh, it's like the perfect mixture of sweet saltiness.
No, it's not. It's not Himalayan sea salt because Himalayan salt is Himalayan salt. It's not sea.
It's a pink Himalayan.
Yeah, just pink Himalayan salt.
Oh, it's not sea salt.
Pink Himalayan caramel, right?
Pink Hill, something like. Anyways, it's salty. It's caramelly. It's creamy as hell.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
I can second that for sure.
Okay. My number.
This is Molly
Are we
speaking.
doing top 3 or top 2?
Top 3.
Top 3, starting from 3, going up to 1.
Okay. Number 3, Rose from Saffron and Rose.
That's located
stretchy.
in Westwood.
It's in Westwood.
Oh,
it's
so
it's
good.
Persian ice cream,
Yeah.
and it's so amazing. And
It's
I like,
really good.
I like honestly rose flavored anything, but I love rose.
And that sounds weird to some of you, but
It's
Trust us
so
on this one.
Good.
Rose is so good. Also, their saffron flavor is amazing.
It is, yeah.
I really like-
It tastes a little bit like the rose. It's weird.
Yeah, saffron's,
Yeah.
but saffron's
So
got this really
Also, their
good.
date is really good.
Oh, I never had that one.
Date flip, so good.
I think my dad had that one.
Yeah, my dad did too. That's how I tried it.
Okay, your number 2.
It's
Number
such a
two?
pop thing. Number 2, the Tillamook gelato toffee one,
Yeah.
because it's honestly, I still don't think I'm worthy of even eating it. It's so damn good.
Yeah.
It's
So then
incredible.
then what's your number
And
one?
By the
number
way-
one is
by the way,
any gelato I had in Italy.
Me and Molly,
Yeah.
May and Molly, brother and sister,
Chad and Bill?
Brother and brother.
brother and brother.
Brother and brother. Or brothers.
And we're all cousins, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I don't think it's very obvious, but yeah.
Not obvious.
We're all cousins.
Yeah, we're cousins.
I said obviously because I'm an idiot.
Okay. So my number 3, God. Man, it's so hard because I eat so much ice cream.
You're the one who wanted to do top 3.
I'm
So
the
do
same
it.
way.
I mean, I get so much ice cream. Anytime I go to the store, I put down like 40
Well, just
bucks on
put
ice
that
cream.
I always chose the ice cream that was sticking up
Where's Talenti gonna fall for you?
Talenti.
Plenty Belgium chocolate.
No, not that. No, honestly, the
So
Talenti
good.
peanut butter cup is number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Coffee chip?
And the coffee chip is my number 1. You asshole. But it's okay. Number 3 is peanut butter cup. Number 2 is probably, God. I really, really like Moose Tracks by Altadena Dairy.
Oh my
like that.
god.
Tillamook's not in your top 3?
But I also really like Tillamook too.
Yeah, I know you like Tillamook.
Okay, fine. You know what? For number 2, I'm just gonna. Sorry, Altadena.
You can have a tie.
Hey, I've got a tie. For number 2, I've got a tie then. Altadena
So
Moose
top four ice
Tracks.
creams.
Yeah, basically. Altadena Moose Tracks is tied with the chocolate peanut butter Tillamook ice cream. It's chocolate ice cream with swirls of peanut butter.
What's your number 3?
Number 3 was the peanut butter cup.
Oh, they're different.
Talenti. They're different. Yeah, that was Talenti. And then number 1 is Talenti coffee chip, and it's so good.
Alright, guys, well, that sums up tonight's podcast.
Episode 1 of the Garage
And I
Cast.
think you went really well, guys.
Yeah, what's your name? Your name one more time.
Chad, over here.
My name is Maheen,
I'm Bill.
And I'm Molly.
and that's episode 1 of the Garage Cast. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody.